Shalom family, this is Maury Dwayne, Hebrew Connect Media. Today I'm going to show you how to create an account on HebrewConnect.com as well as set your privacy settings. So first thing you want to do is go to HebrewConnect.com. This is our new social media platform. You have two options of creating an account. Now the very first one is here on the main splash page. You can go ahead and create a login via your existing Facebook account, Twitter account, or if you have a Google Gmail account, you could do it that way as well. Now, if you want to log in with the website itself and create a new account, what you'll be able to do is just go ahead and click on register. And that will take you to an area that will have you sign up. First thing you want to do is create a username. Now, your username is not going to be the same as your profile name. Your username has to be all together, no spaces, okay? It has to be, it could be, special characters, it could be numbers, but you need to just create a username that you're going to use to log in. So in this case, I'm just going to do test account. Next part, we want to go ahead and put in the email address. Now, once I enable account validation, what will happen is the email address you put here will be the one that receives that activation validation email. So make sure you check it and also check your spam or junk folder in case the email is sent there. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and create or put an email in here real quick, and password needs to be at least 5 characters long. Next, you have gender. This is very important. Don't miss this step. If you're female, obviously put female. If you're male, put male. That will determine your default avatar. Click on I'm not a robot. Look for the taxis. Should be about roughly 3. You can view the terms of use and the privacy policy that we have for the website. Agree to that and let's go. All right, next step for you is to go ahead and add a photo. So if you want to create, you have your avatar, right? It's basically a profile picture. If you look in the top right in here, there's your default avatar for men, okay? But again, here you can go ahead and upload a photo that you want to use. If you're not ready to do that yet, just go ahead and skip. And this is where you can go ahead and put your name, first name, last name, put your country of origin. You can put your birthday if you want. If you don't worry about it. So let's go ahead. Next, it's going to go ahead and allow you to go ahead, select to follow some of the different users that are currently on the website. If you don't want to do that right now, you can go ahead and hit skip. All right, so this takes you to the main news feed for the platform. Now, I gotta remind you, this is a platform. This is a social media platform. This is not just a group or just for, let's say even for my Biblical Hebrew Awakening ministry. This is a platform that can be used by all Messianic Hebrew assemblies and ministries. Individual Hebrew Israelites, this is for us. Okay, so this is our social media platform for us to go ahead and create content, share content. You can do a variety of things. The very first thing I'll tell you before I get into setting up your privacy settings, which is the next step. When it comes to your newsfeed, number one, your profile image and the actual name will be up here. And as far as your newsfeed, again, this is almost like going back to the early days of Facebook, where everything that everyone posts publicly on the platform exist on the platform. If you don't want to see everything and you only want to see the people that you follow, you can then select to only see the newsfeed of people you follow. You don't have to see everybody. Okay? So that's very important. I want to share that. You can see some existing content that's been uploaded. All right. So let's go ahead and get into privacy settings. All right. So go on the top right hand corner where your name and your profile image is at. Here is your main area where you can either upgrade your account to one of our pro packages. If you want to advertise, you can do that if you have a business. I don't recommend doing this right away because we need to build capacity first, and there'll be a time for that. All right. First thing you want to do then is go to General Setting, and under General Setting, it's going to highlight your name, your username you use to log in, the email account you put down as your email, the birth date you put in there. If you put nothing, it'll just put 0000, so on and so forth, quad 4 or quad zeros. All right, and from there, if you want to change your username, you can do that. If you want to add a phone number, you can do that. All right, and then now over here is the main area that we're going to spend the next few videos going over. So that'll be your profile, setting up your profile, security, which we're going to do right now, setting up social links, setting up a possibility of inviting others via a link that's attached to you. I do have a point system here that you can actually earn points for doing a variety of things, including inviting others to our platform. Other Hebrews you want to invite to our platform. There's some benefits with that as well. All right, changing the design. All right, this specifically is in regards to your avatar and your cover, but let's just go ahead and deal with the main thing I want to talk about is security. Now with security, the very first thing you want to go to is privacy. All right, this is social media network, and you got to make sure that you establish privacy settings for yourself. So let's go to privacy settings, and the very first thing we're going to deal with is who can follow you. Who do you want to follow you? Now right now I have it set up for follow instead of a friends platform. I think follow is more accurate than just having a bunch of so-called internet friends. But there's people you follow, you like what they're doing and the work they do, their ministry, or them individually as a person. All right, there you go. Who can follow me? You have it currently set to everyone can follow you, or only people you follow can follow you back. So if you want to keep your circle small so that not everybody can follow you or what you're doing on your profile, you can restrict it that way. Who can message me? Because up here we do have the ability of messaging. All right, you can message one another. All right, if you want everyone to have the ability to be able to message you, you can do that. If you only want to have the people that you follow be able to message you, or you can say, I don't want nobody messaging me, and shut it off. Okay. Next, who can see my friends? Currently it's set for everyone. You can have it set for people that I follow, or people that follow me, or again, nobody. Next, we have who can post on my timeline. Again, you can have it currently it's set for people that you follow. You can have it set for nobody, or you can have it set for everyone if you so choose. Right now, by default, it is set for people that you follow have the ability of posting on your timeline. All right, next we have who can see my birthday. Currently, by default, it's everyone. If you only want to restrict that, you can have people that you follow can see your birthday, or nobody needs to know my birthday. All right. Next, you have the ability to confirm the request when someone follows you. Do you want to even allow them to follow you? Just because someone wants to follow you doesn't mean you have to allow them to follow you. By default, it's set for no, meaning that anyone that requests to follow you automatically just gets to follow you. But if you want to be able to confirm their request, change it to yes. And that simply means that if somebody wants to follow you, you'll receive a notification saying, Maury Dwayne Harris wants to, follow you. And you have the ability to approve it or deny it. So I will leave that as a yes. Show my activities. All right, different activities you may do on the platform if you want to have that available for people to see. Otherwise, you have it as yes. Otherwise, put it as no. Your status online. Okay. Do you want it to show when you're online and offline, or just not at all? You can then go ahead and choose the option you want. Okay. Next, we have share my location with the public. I would put that as a no unless you are okay with that. All right. I currently kind of have that restricted right now. I'm trying to fine tune the location data so that it's not so fine detailed. So I will go ahead and leave that. I already have it on my end kind of shut down, but in the privacy settings, I would put that as a no for sharing your location. And then allow search engines to index my profile and posts. That's an option you have available as well. If you're okay with having your content searchable by the Googles, then leave it as a yes. If you don't want your profile or your post searchable, then put no. Okay. And so that's it. That's what you can do in regards to setting your privacy settings. So that is a very simple breakdown of how to create an account as well as setting the privacy settings. The next video we're going to go through in regards to establishing your profile as well as changing your avatar and cover background. Okay, and I'll actually show you what the default profile looks like. This is your actual page by default for all men that come on through. This is again the default image, and this is the default background cover. All right, and so we're going to go through this the next video. Shalom.